The gloves are on at White Glove Beers. It's time to examine some more beers. So, we're here, the final month of the year. December, the month where everyone loves the fat guy. So we're in. Except I ain't got the big white beard, long white hair, a red suit. Sadly not. But yeah. And for the month of December, most people get advent calendars. Now, I've had the advent calendars before, and they're not always the best. So I thought, rather than doing an advent calendar, I'm just going to have some beer. Different beers every day. I'm going to upload a video every day now in December to the new year. Every day you're going to get a video. And yeah, this one, I'll start with a brewery some of you have probably never heard of. Most of you have probably never heard of. I'd never heard of them. I was on holiday in Southwold last month. So yeah, this is still in date until 2026. I'm trying to go through my back catalogue of beers. I've got quite a few that have gone slightly out of date now. I'm still going to drink them. There. But I carried on buying beers. And then I started getting involved in the channel, and I'm like, rather than drinking these beers, I'm going to make a video of it. And was only doing videos once every 3 days, and I was carrying on buying them. I had a bit of a backlog, so that's another reason why I want to do videos every day at the moment. Maybe 2. I'm thinking about doing 2 on Christmas Day. Why not? Everyone loves a double upload day. But yeah, going back to this, I was in Southwold, and I've just been over to the Ampersand Brewery. We've got a little shop there, and I come out of the shop. We was looking around all the shops, and as you come out at the front of it, you look right. There's a little restaurant there, does a nice Sunday roast. But just round the corner from that, I spotted something, and I thought, you never normally see that. I'm going to go and have a look. And basically, it was like, well, it was a shop, but the shop was probably about as big as my kitchen. And they had a front door, and just next to the front door, they had a window. But the window was one of them lift-up ones. And there was a guy there, and he was selling beer. Cans of beer in the window. So, as you do, you pick up a few. I drank most of them in Southwold. I've kept one from this particular brewery. I've got another one from another brewery. He was selling a couple of different ones, but they're local for that sort of area. Ipswich Southwold area. They've got the IP postcode. I've not actually looked up where it was. It doesn't actually say where it is. It just says the name of a road. But I'm guessing it's around that area somewhere. And what I picked up, these were only cheap as well. I think they were £2 a can for brewery stuff. That's really good. And it's a West Coast powwow as well. It's from Ampersand Brew Co. And this is Toy Boat. I quite like the look of this one. This looks quite good. And as you can see, it's a West Coast powwow. Coming in at 5%. So what can I tell you about this? There's not much writing on the back. Not much at all. So, Toy Boats, West Coast powwow. A crisp, refreshing powwow brewed to the West Coast style with orange, grapefruit and papaya. Flavours from the Azaka, Centennial, Mosaic and Simcoe hops. And that's all it tells you. But it does tell you more about the brewery. So it's www.ampersandbrew.co. I'm guessing that's .uk. It says .co. Follow them on their socials. Ampersand Brew Co. Or Ampersand Brew Co. Brewed and canned in Ampersand Brew Co. Limited. 27 to 31 Sawmills Road, IP224GG. Store cold, drink fresh, enjoy responsibly. Ingredients: water, barley, malt, wheat, hops, malt, yeast. Unfiltered, suitable for vegans. There you go. And that is literally what it is. Someone's just gone in there, done a little drawing. I quite like these little styles. Called it toy boats. They had about 8 different ones. I did pick up a few. I've had a couple while I was staying down there. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to bring this one home and I'm going to drink it. So sorry for rabbiting on. Let's crack it open and get it in the glass. So I've gone for my Uncle Saurus glass. So yeah, hopefully everyone's going to have a good month this month, December. I'm working most of it, so I'm having to film these videos in advance. I'm also on holiday over Christmas, which will be nice. Get a bit of nice hot sun over in the old Canary Islands. But it just means my beer won't be as good. They never seem to have a good selection over there of like real stuff. Normally San Miguel, stuff like that over there. But yeah, that is in the can, in the glass, 440ml can. So not much head on it. It is a very hazy, dark orange straw-like colour. Almost orangey brown. The head has disappeared completely. There's only a quarter of a finger on there. Loads of bubbles coming up. It says it's unfiltered. I can't see any sediment. Right, how does it smell? Malty, citrus. Getting sort of like a burnt wood smell coming off of it. Very strange. But it looks good. Now, it's all in the taste, obviously. So cheers, everyone. Let's dive in. Oh, I like this one. This is good. I don't know who you are as a brewery, but I'm going to have to check out your website and order some more of these because that's good. Especially this time of year, winter. It's got like a nutty taste to it. Almost like a walnut taste. There's no fruitiness coming through. So where it says about orange, grapefruit and papaya flavours, I'm not getting much of them. Very subtle hint. But that's good. It's not sweet. Very bitter. It's almost touching on the line of a bitter. I've had a few bitters and they taste similar to this. If you had a bitter and you sweetened it a little bit, that's what this is. Could see yourself sitting around an open fireplace with all your family around you Christmas Day, drinking this, getting hints of Brazil nut, walnut coming through, getting some nice malts taste. A little bit gassy, very carbonated. Loads of tiny bubbles. I mean, really tiny. So small you can barely see them. Look at that. That's going really close up. When you're back here, you can barely see them. but it's left no lacing. The header's gone. %. You can probably drink 4 of these easy. I'm ready to rate this. If you ever get a chance to find this brewery, check them out. I'll say, it was just like I was chatting to the guy who was running it, and he said like everyone comes there, they go to Adnams, they sort of like go by him, don't really look. They must have had 8 to 10 different cans. I'm not sure if it's just all, whether it's the same brewery or whether it was 2 different ones, but there was a good 6 or 7 artworks that looked like this, so that must have been the same brewery. And yeah, and they were so cheap. I think I picked up 4 different cans. I've drunk 3 of them. This is the one I saved for a video, and I'm glad I did. Because out of the other 3, and this one I've tried now, this is probably the best one. So nice. On a cold day, putting this in the fridge is probably, although it says serve cold, store cold, you could probably get away with this at about 7 or 8 degrees. 7 or 8 degrees. Room temperature this time. If you've got like a shed, well, that's probably going to be a bit too cold. I don't know. If you've got a cupboard, a cold cupboard in your house, doesn't get any heat into it, this would be probably ideal just to store it in there and drink it at that temperature rather than in the fridge. Because the more this is out and it's getting warmed up, the better it's tasting. But yeah, you've done a good job there. Ampersand Brew. It's got just, it looks like it's an at sign, an and sign, whatever it is. An and sign with a little hop on it. Very, very nice. Very simple design. I like it. Pure white can. A little bit of someone's drawn a little doodle on it. That's all you need. Perfect. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Like I say, daily beer reviews are coming. I've got some right crackers. I've filled the fridge up. We've got stouts, we've got sours, we've got IPAs, we've got normal lagers, we've got everything. I even found a nice, I think they're Belgium or Czech, one of them. I can't remember what country they're from, but there's a beer there, and I found the unfiltered version in a bottle, and I'm looking forward to that one. So yeah, if you want to see all these videos, please do hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, let me know if you've ever heard of this brewery before, because I certainly hadn't before this. And yeah, let me know if you try it. Anyway, a 9 out of 10 is definitely a good one. I'm going to have to get more from this brewery. Cheers, everyone.